So we're talking about low back pain and how people bend wrong. In the last video we kind of looked at what normal looks like. Now let's look at where people go wrong. And a classic example again is when people just kind of bend over, but instead of using those hips like we talked about, which would be more normal, let me show you maybe a little more normal is just using your hips and a little bit of low back. They'll go down and they'll automatically start to round their low back out as soon as they try to go down and touch their toes. You also see the same thing happen when they're coming back up, and they'll come back up wrong. If they got down there that way, they're probably going to go up there this way, cut back up and stand the wrong way. And instead of using their hips to kind of pull themselves back up, they'll round out, round out, round out, round out, and then use a little bit of the hips at the end. Again, using their low back. And the great thing is, or the bad thing is that those people who don't even exercise and have back pain are the same, and people who exercise and maybe possibly have low back pain in the future will do the same thing wrong. Probably going to have low back pain if they're left this way. And so the same thing, we see them about to lift off the ground, they're round that low back up because the weight's kind of too heavy. They don't really get those hips engaged to pull that weight up. Just like my person who's probably never even lifted weight, comes back up, they use their back way too much. And then we're going to talk about some other faults in the next series of videos.